So ever since April 2023, when we had a brand new 2023 Captain Rex minifigure rumored for the UCS Venator, it's pretty much been the popular opinion amongst most LEGO Star Wars fans that having a minifigure like that is highly wanted behind a technical, $650 paywall is not ideal. A lot of people aren't a fan of that. Well, it looks like that might be changing in 2024, so let's talk about it. So welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars video, and today we have a very fun one right here. So I think by now we all know there is a brand new Captain Rex minifigure in the UCS Venator, and pretty much how you guys can get that minifigure right now is either pay the $650 for the Venator and get the complete Captain Rex there, or you guys can buy a complete Captain Rex with pauldron off the aftermarket for about $200, or you guys can even go all the way down to about $50 and get a new Captain Rex minifigure with no pauldron, and then get your own, custom one or kind of rock one without it. And, a lot of fans aren't too big of a fan of that, okay? A lot of LEGO Star Wars consumers aren't liking the fact that they, kind of price locked Captain Rex behind such a big set after 10 years. And look, I'm not going to say I fully disagree with them doing that as a company. I mean, I think at that point we all kind of fundamentally get it. Put such a sought-after minifigure in the top tier set. But, I do see where everyone's coming from at the end of the day. Like I said, I don't think that minifigure should be gate kept from people. I think it is one of those things where it would have been nice if it was in a cheaper set. And, that's just the case of it. So at this current point, guys, moving into 2024, okay, there's already been a little bit of speculation, a couple people talking about it, a lot of people thinking it will happen either way, that we will be getting a Captain Rex minifigure, maybe not the exact same, in a 2024 set, say for a cheaper price, $60, maybe $100, $150 max, something where, say the average LEGO Star Wars consumer can, at least have a kind of a chance of picking up the actual set he's in, compared to, say, dropping $650 on the Venator, which, is objectively a good amount of money for most people. So this is, take this entire video as a full rumor. If I've ever made a rumor video in my past, this is like the end all be all, this is pure rumor right here, okay? Again, it's been speculation. I've heard it from a couple people in the past couple months, nothing solid, nothing concrete, but now it's kind of been brought up again this last week. A couple people are bringing it up, a few people with some decent credibility, and now a lot of you guys are asking me for my opinions, and here's kind of, what I know. It's not too much about it, but moving into 2024, basically what it would be, for the summer wave, we already know what's coming out January through May. So in the summer, it is said that we'll be getting a new Captain Rex minifigure, or, again, presumably the same one, but I think we all know, or at least hope so, that it will be maybe a smidge different. So basically where I'm at with that is, I think, again, in the UCS Venator instructions, it does say those are 2 exclusive minifigures. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much, okay? But moving into the summer, I think even people that say want Captain Rex, understand if LEGO were to say put a new one in another set with no arm printing and no bandage, piece on his head. I think those are the 2 things that are deductible, off the Captain Rex minifigure to kind of put it into a more play scale set and keep the UCS Venator one exclusive. I still understand though that the UCS Venator minifigure will still be technically exclusive, with it's just a different minifigure build, different print. The arm prints would be exclusive. And, I've always kind of thought too, look, I was thinking to myself, I truly kind of was here, throughout this week, throughout these past couple months, I was kind of thinking would LEGO really, to kind of further back this, whether it's 2024, 2025, I thought about it. If LEGO really price locked this thing for the next 10 years and this was the only way to get it, again, from 2013 to 2023, used to come in a $30 set, or actually $25 at the time. And, aftermarket kind of took hold of it. But now if they were to genuinely only keep it in the UCS Venator, I kind of just don't see it. I definitely do think we'll be getting one in a cheaper set here soon. If this rumor holds up, it will be, summer of this year. So pretty quick, we'll be hearing about it within, 2 or 3 or 4 months from now. And here's basically a couple set ideas that I have for it, okay? So, again, take these are just complete speculation. So again, to all the people that I already know, I'm going to be seeing a couple people online, different places, forums, posts, saying, oh, LifeBricks said this, but again, I'll put it here again. If you guys clip this out of context, you guys know what you're doing, and I don't like you, okay? So right here, I'll say, all right, 3 possible sets, my top 3 picks. All right, the number 1 being a Captain Rex's Y-Wing finally, after pretty much like 4 years at this point, almost 5 years. I mean, we've known about Captain Rex's Y-Wing since first quarter of 2020, and we're moving into the, at that point, the middle of 2024. All right, this would be a $60 to $100 Y-Wing. Presumably, my hope would be the Rogue One size for about 700 pieces and get a little extra blue on there, and call it that 80, 90, 100 price point, rather than getting a small version. But knowing Lego, we probably would. Okay, and then this right here, again, I think that we would get the Captain Rex, probably with no arm printing and no bandage piece, and then probably a Season 7 Ahsoka. And then here's kind of another thing I was thinking about. All right, if we're getting ARC Trooper 5s next year, okay, and sure, they were never seen on screen together, ARC Trooper 5s and ARC Trooper Jesse, but that would be pretty cool for LEGO Star Wars fans if, say, ARC Trooper Jesse came in a Captain Rex's Y-Wing, and then also I would tack on like a 332nd clone. Now that we have them in that battle pack, I feel like it's pretty easy to kind of throw a little 332nd in there. So that's the first idea. Second idea, maybe a little clone turbo tank. I think a lot of people in general, after getting the gunship one year, the ATT the other year, a lot of people kind of think, clone turbo tank as is, let alone at that point, would it be Commander Gree? Would it be Commander Wolf, from the castaways that we still need 2020 updates of? Or could they do like a Captain Rex, clone turbo tank? Not necessarily make it 501st styled, but give us a $100 to $140 clone turbo tank. Maybe we get Phase 2 Rex at that point. Same thing, no arm printing, no bandage, and then maybe we'll get a Clone Wars Anakin, a Clone Wars, younger Ahsoka. Maybe they'll throw in, a couple 501st clones with the helmet holes, or maybe even some plain P2 from the battle pack. I definitely think, and then at that point too, maybe a super battle droid. All right, maybe a super battle droid or two, maybe a droidica, like something like that. Maybe they can kind of do all out and give us like a little, actual like kind of animated Clone Wars style set right there. So that's another one. Or lastly, this would be kind of funny, and I'd be curious to see what people think if this actually happened. The mechs came out summer of 2023. What if we get another 3 mechs in summer 2024, and we get a $16 Captain Rex mech? But hear me out here. All right, so as is, maybe we'll get the arm printing on it. All right, maybe we would, okay, because the Boba Fett got arm printing. All right, maybe the bandage will stay the same on the head, maybe it won't. But here's the catch. All right, Boba Fett, they did not give a pauldron, okay? They gave Darth Vader a waist cape, but they did not give Boba Fett a pauldron. So if they were to make a Captain Rex mech, would they give Captain Rex his pauldron? I don't know about that. That's a funny thing to think about, because then at that point, if somehow, some way these pauldrons don't get mass produced here soon, that Venator Captain Rex, like the complete one with the pauldron, arm print, headband, I mean, that thing will, again, not the end all be all, values aren't everything, but for what it's worth, I mean, that minifigure will truly hold like $150 to $200 value for a while. And that's the same price as the old one. So, but although I guess if we get one, again, the pauldron would be most of that value again, okay? Because if we get one out of the mech, I mean, of course, you can get it for super cheap. But, the pauldron itself, the cloth pauldron would be, the $100, $150 value of it. So it'll be kind of funny to see how everything plays out. Those are kind of just 3 ways that I see Captain Rex possibly appearing. I think those are the most likely. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think on those? And other than that, really, I can't say much more. Of course, I've heard the background chatter for months. I think even like, just to kind of shoot them out here, I think, Promo Bricks even said at one point, that they would not doubt that we see a 2024 Captain Rex. A little bit different than the Venator, but like probably a smaller set in the summer. So I think it's the overall consensus that most of us are thinking it's going to happen, and all of a sudden this week, the chatter's kind of starting again. A lot of you guys are asking me for my thoughts, and I figured I'd just kind of make this video, let you guys know if you guys did not know this. It's looking kind of likely, okay? I'm not confirming anything. Believe me, I don't know. I don't know one way or the other, but all right, guys, so that is everything for today's video. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? Captain Rex in 2024? If so, what set, and also what would be different about the Captain Rex? That's the main thing. Or do you guys truly think we would get the exact same Captain Rex and really defeat the purpose of having a exclusive minifigure in the Venator? So I think it's bound to happen. I think being locked behind 650 was only going to last for so long. I'm all for Lego doing their own things, and not necessarily needing everyone on the planet to get everything super easy. It's materialistic stuff where it's like, I don't think everyone should just be like, say, handed a Captain Rex, but I'm definitely on the boat of like, I do think Captain Rex should be coming in like $150 set or less. Again, for the mass majority of LEGO Star Wars fans to be able to get. So that's everything for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, and stay safe.